is the Clubhouse app. In this video, I'm gonna talk over exactly what it is and how you can join the club. So FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? That's what a lot of you are actually feeling because you keep hearing about this Clubhouse app and you have no idea what it is. You've probably seen your favorite influencer on it, but you haven't actually jumped on yourself. Well, there's a reason for that. So the Clubhouse app is actually invite only. Now, before we get into how you can actually get an invite or be let into the app itself, I'll go over some of the intricacies of the app itself and why it actually works right now. So unlike Instagram and Facebook, where you have this news feed where it's a bunch of content that people have posted in the past, and there's really no live interaction unless someone is live on a video, right? This Clubhouse app is a little bit different. So as you're scrolling through what would be your quote unquote newsfeed, what you're gonna see are a lot of rooms, right? So inside of these rooms, you're gonna have a stage and then an audience. On that stage, you actually have those dedicated speakers and potentially a moderator who moderates the room itself. Now, the beauty of the app is that only a certain number of people or whoever's chosen as speakers can actually be talking at once. Think about it as basically a podcast that's going live in that exact moment. So you may be wondering, how is this beneficial or what's the point of it? Well, think about it this way. It has been able to give a bunch of people a ton of access to individuals that you might not have had before. So if you join a room, let's say with your favorite influencers, we'll talk about Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, Ty Lopez, any of these people, or whoever you actually follow, they could be up on that stage and you could be listening to them in person while they're actually talking live in that moment. Now, one of the cool features is that those who join in within the audience, let's say, the moderator has the ability to actually bring you on stage. So you can press this little nifty button on the bottom right-hand corner where you raise your hand and basically say, hey, let me on, and you can join the stage where everyone else can also hear you speak, but you also have direct access to all of these people and those individuals. You can imagine how beneficial this can actually be. Imagine getting the opportunity to pitch Grant Cardone or Gary Vee or Brad Lee or all these other big time people. If you're into some more of the female influencers, Jenna Kutcher and other individuals just like that in that moment. I've actually been inside of rooms where that's exactly what they've been doing. So they'll create stages where you'll have all of these big influencers or investors, and people have actually been able to go on there almost like a mini Shark Tank episode, and you get 60 seconds to 120 seconds to pitch your product or your service and get investors into the company. You don't always have to go on stage. That's the beauty of it, right? So if you're not really a participator or someone that likes to talk a lot, but you enjoy hearing all of these different rooms, no matter what the topic of the room is, whether it could be skincare or business or marketing or whatever the case may be, you actually get to hear live nuggets as if you're in conferences, but right on your phone and at any time of the day. Now, if you find yourself not enjoying a room per se, or you don't like the moderators, there's another nifty little button that you can actually press and you leave quietly. So nobody gets notified, you don't disturb the entire room at all, and you can go back to your little news feed where you go ahead and find another room that you're actually interested in. So if you're not having an opportunity to see these rooms, and maybe you want to create one in terms of a niche or a topic that you're not necessarily seeing before, you actually have the opportunity to do that yourself. Now, with any new platform that's out there, all of the social chatter is what really makes it grow. What Clubhouse has done that has really been beneficial to them is adding a sense of exclusivity almost, right? Or having a sense of FOMO, because you can download the app, but then the developers and the app tell you, well, you're not let in yet unless somebody kind of brings you up, right? So you might have somebody who's on your friends list that is already on the app. That person has the opportunity to actually bring you up on the list and allow you inside. The other way is also getting an invite directly from someone else who's already on the app. For example, right now I have 5 invites for the app. So hint, hint, if you want to be let in to Clubhouse, I do have a couple spares, so comment down below, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. Now, whether this app is gonna last or whether or not it's gonna uphold against the big monsters in the game like Facebook and Instagram is still left to be told, but it is growing rapidly. So something that you don't wanna miss out on is the potential to actually grow your platform and grow your audience with a new potential app. Now, the people who succeed on this kind of app have a particular skill set, I would say, because they have to feel comfortable speaking. Right? It's not something where you can just post a picture or post an infographic and try to get a viral video. It's something that's very live and very in the moment. So if you're not confident on stage or anything like that, this may not be the app for you to necessarily focus on, but could still be a great opportunity for you to learn. It's also a great opportunity for you to get better at potentially public speaking without having to worry about being in front of a big audience. So again, will it last? I have no idea. Part of me wants to say that it will because it's different, but then the other part of me holds back on kind of thinking that because of the fact that it involves such a time-consuming nature, it involves people to be very present and active. But hey, maybe that's exactly what society needs right now. We get so caught up in passively scrolling through things that are just kind of automated at this point that maybe this social interaction provides a new way for people to actually interact and get social again and not just worry about commenting, but hearing live voices and knowing that somebody's right there on the other end. So if you haven't jumped on Clubhouse, whether you're a speaker or not, whether you like podcasts or not, I bet you'll find some rooms that you can actually enjoy and something that you should definitely take a look at. So if you're in the influencer space, could be a great opportunity for you to actually build up an audience again, or whether you're just quote unquote a consumer and want to keep learning before jumping into whatever it is that you're doing, I still recommend it. Get the app, get your feet wet, see what it's all about for yourself, try to get an invite, hint, hint, hit me in the comments below again, or try to find a friend that might have it and just join and make your own opinion. Whether it stays or whether it doesn't, still to be told, but hopefully you join in and make the most of it.